It has been on my mind for the past few weeks to create 3D text, and today it finally takes form. This video marks the first step into a world full of 3D text with bold styles, striking effects, and raw creative energy. In the days ahead, I won't just explore 3D text design. I'll dive deeper into the mindset behind it, how ideas evolve from a blank slate into something real and inspiring. But for today, let's just build something to let the creative juices flow in the brain and for it to have a start. And right now, you're getting a sneak peek of what we will build together today. So sit back, take it in, and let's bring this to life one step at a time. Alright, let's begin this. So as always, I'll start off simply by adding text, and I'm gonna write the word cool, C-O-O-L. I'll make it bigger, center align it, and give it this font called Nougat Black. That's the first thing. And from here, we will now move on to the appearance panel to apply all the effects that we want to do. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set the fill to none here on the left hand side in the fill. And then on the right hand side in the appearance panel, I'll add the first fill. And to this fill, I'm going to apply a gradient, a simple linear gradient. So I'll go here on the left hand side and press the letter G on my keyboard or click the gradient icon. And now I'm going to apply a linear gradient, and I'll come here on the right hand side, open up the panel, and in the gradients, open the angle and make it to 90 degrees. I think I'll reverse this and make it -90 so the white color is on the top. Once that is done, to the white color, I'm going to open up the color picker and I'm going to choose this kind of turquoise bluish shade, a little bit lower here, and press OK. And to the black color, I'll give this dark bluish shade somewhere around here, and let's press OK. And that's pretty much the first step. We have the gradient applied to it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to come down here and press this plus button and duplicate this layer twice. And to the top layer here, I'll select it and give it this light grayish color so that it's nicely visible. And then to the layer below, I'll open up and give it this light blue color. Once that is done, now I'll again hold the layer above, go here in the FX, in distort and transform, and press transform, and I'm going to move it by 2 pixels on both the horizontal and the vertical axis, and press OK. And then come down to the second fill here, go in the FX again, distort and transform, and again into transform, and I'll move it by 2 pixels again, and at the same time I will also add 15 copies to it and press OK. Now it looks nicer and it's getting a 3D feel already. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this last layer. I'll press plus here, so this duplicated the last layer. And now I'm going to open up and first of all change its color and make it this kind of grayish. Now I'm going to go down here in the FX and I'll choose the path, offset path. So I'll give it 30 pixels and make the joints round and press OK. Once that is done, I'm going to again duplicate this layer and change its color even more and make it slightly even more darker. Now let me open this up and you can already see that there is a transform already present here. But on top of that, I want to add one more transform. So I'll go in the FX, distort, transform, and transform, and here it will warn me that already a transform has been applied. Do you want to apply one more? And yes, we will apply one more, and I'll move it by 0.5 pixel on both the horizontal and vertical, and I'll give it 70 copies and press OK. And I'll choose the layer that is above and make it of completely white color. So far so good. Now I will duplicate this final layer one more time and go here in the transform that's below here. I'll choose this lowest layer and open up the transform, and where we have added 70 copies, I'll make it 90 and press OK. And at the same time, we will also change its color and choose an even darker shade of gray, as you can see. And that would be all in terms of all the fills that we wanted to add. Now we just need to add a background to it. To add a background, we'll simply choose the rectangle tool, click on the screen and fill in the value of 1920 by 1080 pixels and press OK. It has by default given the last color that we had chosen, which is this dark gray. So first of all, we'll align it and then send it to the back by pressing Ctrl Shift and left bracket. And all I simply want to do is I want to apply the gradient that I had initially applied. So I'll press the gradient tool, and as you can see, it has by default applied the gradient that we had applied last time around. I just need to change this direction and make it 90 degrees, which is opposite to what we have applied to the text. I'll just move the slide it to a little to the left and make this bluish color a little bit darker so that the contrast is nice and everything is nice and visible. And with that, I think our work is almost complete. I'll just make it a little bit bigger and press the full screen to see how it looks. And I think we have done a good job here. This is the first one in a big series of all the 3D text effects that I'll be creating. And please don't forget to like and subscribe so that I'll stay inspired and keep on developing more and sharing it with all of you. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.